5090, go clear to land, 9 left.
24, you'll extend you down and follow Cessna at the interstate.
Extend down in Cessna in traffic fit to 4.
521, the Cessna, or the Cherokee off the departure.
Heels on the floor, try and keep that through my chest.
Maintain visual with them. Right turn out, runway 5, clear for takeoff.
Alright, right turn out, runway 5, clear for takeoff. We'll maintain the visual with that traffic, 521.
Rotate. Right rudder.
240, you have the traffic passing off your left on final for the left.
100 feet, 85 knots.
Still looking for traffic fit to 4.
240, your traffic to follow off your left
200.
lane.
Watch the toga, watch the toga. Pitch down.
Traffic inside fit to 4.
240, that traffic's a full stop. Your number 29
let's
left.
watch that. You pulled, what we talked about on the ground, what you did there was, you got a little slow and then retracted flaps, right?
Touch and go.
Yeah. Wanna watch that after that?
Clear for touch and go, following the Cherokee, 739er Yankee Hotel.
Alright, so I've already fucked up twice.
636 Foxtrot Tango Melbourne, Melbourne
Right
number 1 now at 5.
That's sneaky right rudder.
Hey, firmware ready, 636
So to
Tango.
stay on Sarno, I need to be constantly turning, but
yes,
not...
ready for departure, holding sure.
You don't need to turn super sharp, right? And 90...
Sir 6 Charlie Kilo, you'll extend you down and follow us Cessna, just approaching the interstate.
Extend down 136 Charlie Kilo. So you're just short-handed.
51, start your right turn as soon as speed and altitude permit.
Alright, right turn, 51.
6 Charlie Kilo, report your traffic over the interstate, just about to turn, wing up left base inside.
We're looking 36 Charlie Kilo.
521, thanks.
36 Charlie Kilo is traffic in sight. Off our front, see him turning.
Tower, 061 X-ray over, abandoned inbound, full stop with Romeo.
6 Charlie Kilo, follow the Cessna ahead on the left base. Number 3, 9 left, they're touch and go.
Following the Cessna up ahead, we're number 3 for clear for touch and go. 36 Charlie Kilo.
636 Foxtrot Tango, turn right, heading 100, maintain 2,000.
50% flaps. I'm 50-50.
100,
No, I didn't get the 50.
Clear for takeoff, runway 5.
You're just 50. Yeah. Now you're 50-50. See him turning over there.
1061 X-ray, Melbourne, car flight northbound for right.
I had him and I lost. Oh, there he is. Yep.
All right base, please.
Alright, so talking this through, we're going to be behind him
on base, make a right base, 39 left, 43 mile right base.
Further than we normally would.
43 miles, 61 X-ray.
So I'm up here at 1,000, I haven't gone to 25 yet. But since I'm going to turn base, I might as well. I would leave power where it's at now. And we're going to have to, I don't know if he's a touch and go or not, because if he's at full stop, we want to give him a little spacing. Okay. But we don't want to turn base till he's off our wing anyways. So he's off our wing, turn base. Yep, now we can. And don't turn sharply and... Don't get too slow. I would keep the power up for now. We're a little far out, right? Yep. We don't need to necessarily dive.
61 X-ray, keep the speed up to the final. You'll follow Cirrus just west of the interstate, turn on the base.
Alright, keeping the speed up. We'll be looking for that Cirrus 61 X-ray.
You have him in sight. We don't want to cut him off. I see him. He's up high. Yep. He's coming in high. Looks like he's on the other runway, but I guess that's parallax.
That's just perspective. Contact or land of departure.
Land departure, 636 Foxtrot Tango.
Alright, I can see my Vassy Pappy. Oh, they changed the girl's voice to a dude's voice. That's funny. Guessing he might be going around. I don't know. Definitely doesn't look like he's trying to land too hard. I wouldn't reduce power like that yet, this far back. We're a little fast, but we're also at 50 degree flaps, or 50%. So, I go to 100 now, why not? Why not? Yeah, okay. We're on final, we're established, just maintain that center line. Might as well get that, So,
I'm
there.
61 X-ray, you're number 3, you're following the Cirrus, about 1.5 miles on runway 9 left, clear to land.
Number 3 behind the Cirrus, clear to land, 9 left, 61 X-ray.
So somebody's still on the runway down there. Yep, we got this guy. Cherokee's turning, Cessna's just floating their life away. That's one thing you can't do in this plane. What you can do in that plane, pull power idle, full flaps. It's like they're coming this way. What the hell is that? Just how it looks. Cause we're faster than they are. Oh. Watch your airspeed, let's not get below 80. Add a little bit of power, you're sinking. Yeah, they just got really slow and decided they were just going to sink it down, I guess. If you do that in a Cirrus, you'll tail strike. Add some power, we're full red.
Cirrus 6 Charlie Kilo, you're clear touch and go. Traffic on the go is also touch and go. You're going to have to give them a little more room in the downwind in the future. 61 X-ray, you're clear to land, 9 left.
Clear to land, 9 left, 61 X-ray.
24, extend you down into the interstate.
Our spacing was fine, he just got super slow.
Interstate, 224.
So keep it coming down, you're trying to flare, right? Just
hold tower 078, 9 left, a kilo, ready to go when you're ready.
550, 550.
078, Melbourne Tower, hold short of 9 left.
Hold short of 9 left, 078.
I don't like catching up to him. Yep.
Melbourne Tower, 509, holding short of
our spacing wasn't bad. We could have given a little more. The problem was he came in super high, so he probably pulled power and held 60 knots and just floated it down, which is the slowest way to do it. I wouldn't turn yet. Let's extend it a little bit. I'll tell you when to turn. Well, but VOR?
Once again, you're going to have to widen out or slow down or something to give that Cessna a little more room.
We're as slow as we can get right now with the truck. You'll widen out this turn on our crosswind.
524, you can turn your base.
We can't get slower than this. Don't get slow for
Actually, 524, extend you downwind. You're going to
We'll keep the flaps 50 for now, so that way we don't have to accelerate to VY yet. Okay.
9 Yankee, I'll tell you off to extend you down.
Railroad tracks are where? We're not supposed to go beyond them, right? You're fine right now, as long as
you're going to be number 4 for the runway. Extend you down to follow the Cessna and give them a little room.
Caps available. Yeah. Pitch for 85.
701 Romeo, Melbourne Tower.
Pitch down for 85, pitch down for 85. We don't want to get slow. Ooh, you're pitching down a little too much. I'm going for 85. Yep. Oh, I didn't. Just a little aggressive. Alright, we can go flaps up.
Over tower, Dutch 6701 Romeo, establish
for 95
left. I'd like to do one touch and go, then a full stop if possible.
01 Romeo, Romeo 9 left, clear to land.
9 left, clear to land, 6701 Romeo.
61 X-ray, turn left at Mike, taxi to ramp.
Alright, left at Mike, ramp of the U, 61 X-ray, see you.
fit 240, you have the Duchess off your left inside.
Traffic inside, fit 240.
Your fit 240, that traffic's going to be a full stop. Your number 2, follow him, 9 left, clear to land, or clear touch and go.
Delta Tango following the traffic, fit
power then flaps. We don't want extra power.
Delta 6701 Romeo,
we'll try to line out a little to the right, so when they turn we don't crisscross them.
Okay, 6 Charlie Kilo. Make a right 360 back to the downwind.
Right 360, 36 Charlie Kilo.
So you got to give that Cessna more room now. You're a lot faster than him.
We're trying our best. We're going as slow as we can. 36 Charlie Kilo. So can you see the traffic at... Yeah, we're good. Maintain 100 knots right now. Oh. There's no one at Titusville. So we can just go to Titusville? On the next touch and go, ask for departure to the northwest. Okay. 127, 36 Charlie Kilo, clear touch and go.
9 Yankee, I'll tell you, number 3, you're following the Cherokee head, turning base. Do you have him inside?
The pattern here just isn't designed for fast traffic.
9 Yankee, I'll tell you, number 3, follow the Cherokee.
Because of that VOR restriction. Terrible design.
From the Cherokee, 9 left.
So I'm at 93 right now. I would just maintain 100. So nose down. We have add a little power too. Yeah, I didn't know how to volunteer.
Romeo 9 left, clear touch and go. On the go, squawk and maintain VFR and make left traffic.
9 left, clear touch and go on the go squawk VFR and left traffic for 01 Romeo.
6 Charlie Kilo, now extend you downwind, follow the Cessna about a mile west of the interstate.
Turning downwind, follow that Cessna. On the go, we like to departure northwest.
Okay, who's that?
36 Charlie Kilo.
Roger, just remind me on the upwind.
We'll do the 36 Charlie Kilo.
Who's 5594, you on the tower and ready to go?
We
See him
ready
up there,
for departure,
turning base.
5594.
5594, runway heading, river 9 right, clear for takeoff.
Fly runway heading, 9 right, clear for takeoff.
Increase that power, you're getting slow. Increase the power, increase the power.
Melbourne Tower, 7382 Delta, ILS 9 right.
7382 Delta, Melbourne Tower.
Don't get too slow.
5 mile final.
What we're doing there was maintain that airspeed, push your nose down for 100 knots on that one. Just increase the power.
6 Charlie Kilo, you're now number 4. Actually, you're number 3 for 9 left. You'll follow the Cessna west of the interstate. Runway 9 left, clear touch and go.
9 left, clear touch and go, 36 Charlie Kilo, number 4.
Got him there. So we'll give him more spacing this time. I got our spacing before. Wasn't really our fault, to be honest with you.
61078, no.
It was really the fact that he came in so slow. But now we'll guarantee, I'll tell you when to turn base.
Runway heading 078.
That way I don't run into the same issue. Alright, we'll turn base.
5241, departure prior to arrival.
Watch there.
Watch your altitude, we can start pulling that power back.
Yeah, I know my altitude's gotten up there.
I'll reduce that power. Can't complain about spacing now.
01 Romeo, squawk VFR 1
Well, I don't see him now.
Squawk VFR, 01 Romeo.
I got him in sight, we're good. We're more than good.
6124 Delta, holding short of 9 left, ready for departure.
6124 Delta, Melbourne Tower, hold short of 9 left, landing traffic.
Hold short for landing traffic, 624 Delta.
Yeah, our spacing's fine.
Wow.
61078, traffic's for regional judge just off of 9 right. You have him in
Yeah,
sight.
we're the 5th plane the pattern.
Maintain visual.
It's too
with
messy
him.
for us to
Yeah,
use right now.
Cross over runway 5 midfield and proceed to the southeast.
Runway 5 midfield, proceed to southwest, east, maintain separation, 078.
Who's 5594, contact Orlando departure.
Departure 5594 is it.
Cirri and Romeo, extend you down, follow company Cirrus just east of the interstate on the final. You're number 4.
We'll extend that downwind, 01 Romeo.
Melbourne Tower, Skyhawk 738 Juliet Delta, 5 mile final.
738 Juliet Delta for 9 right, clear low approach, fly runway heading.
Clear low approach, 9 right, fly runway heading 8 Juliet Delta.
So like you mentioned, you know, in that description, the biggest thing is that power management, right? Making sure you always keep an adequate airspeed.
Yep. I'm a little fast.
01 Romeo, you're now number 2, follow the Cirrus short filer, touch and go over 9 left, clear to land.
Number 2, we'll follow the Cirri, 01 Romeo, 9 left, clear to land.
01 Romeo, traffic is
Lights
a
went
Cessna
red, we
mile
had a
west of
little
the
power.
interstate on final to the right.
Roger that.
They went 2, 3, 4 pretty
Yep,
quick.
Yep.
Even with all that spacing, we still caught them.
The Juliet Delta heading to the left, so Dutch is still turn base for 9 left.
Looking for traffic 8 Juliet Delta.
I wouldn't decrease power
We have
yet.
that traffic in sight and we'll maintain visual separation 8 Juliet Delta.
Thank you.
Now you can start walking it back. And keep it coming down, keep it coming down.
54, extend you down,
Flat
follow
down.
Dutch, 2 mile final.
You flared, right? Let's go around, let's go around, it's okay.
Dutch 01 Romeo, there'll be a
50.
departure prior to your arrival.
Right rudder.
Departure prior to the arrival, 01 Romeo, thanks.
6124 Delta, Melbourne Tower after departure. Fly runway heading for an hour, 9 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for departure, 6124 Delta. Runway heading.
Future Charlie Kilo going around, we'll be departing to the northwest.
Charlie Kilo, make a left midfield downwind to the northwest.
Left midfield down and we'll depart northwest, Future Charlie Kilo. Yeah, the biggest problem there was we started getting slow, right? Yeah, I had too much power. I didn't like that, but I was low. So you left it, when you pulled the power back with full flat back there, you left it out too long. So then we had to make up for all that, descent rate, because we were sinking. So we had to fight through the sink rate. And then once we had that coming in.
Do you have your company Cessna there heading to the left?
Affirmative, have a type of Kilo.
Maintain visual, pass behind, proceed on course.
Keep visual, pass behind on course with the Kilo. Alrighty, we can just keep climbing. Give me a heading of like 315.
Right, Juliet Delta, clear touch and go 9 right.
Clear touch and go 9 right. We're going to go miss 8 Juliet Delta, 9 right.
Okay, you're going to go miss now?
We'll go miss at minimum, if that's okay, 8 Juliet Delta.
We'll go flaps up.
Okay, 24 Delta, make a right turn directly southbound, please.
96.
24 Delta, we're in the turn.
Right turn directly southbound.
24 Delta, we're in the turn.
8 Juliet Delta, there'll be a Cessna, it'll be crossing ahead from left to right.
Yeah, so, once we had, we started catching up, you started trying to flare. You started pulling a Cessna on me. You just got to keep that, you don't need to dive the nose down, but at night, when we look outside and we look like the nose is slightly coming down, we're actually pretty flat. So you just want to keep that nice, from our perspective, a nice, gentle nose down attitude that looks, and just keep coming in, and start rounding it out and pull it up. We'll switch tanks, boost on. Boost on.
Melbourne Tower, Skyhawk, 8 Juliet Delta, going miss.
8 Juliet Delta, roger, fly runway heading.
Runway heading, 8 Juliet Delta.
So, we're climbing at 104. We'll just altitude 2,500. Excuse me? 2,500 for altitude. And we'll fly to Titusville. Scan. I got to be scanning while we're doing this. So I've got 106. I've got 5 degrees, 6 degrees up, which is fine. I'm off my heading, so I want to get back to 300, and I could come over here and go direct KTIX or something.
Yep, absolutely. Fit 27 of aviation with information on me, requesting first stop at the 5T.
27 Melbourne Tower, make right base to runway 5.
Start turning on course.
Right base, runway 5, report over the campus, fit 27.
Fit 24 Delta, I'm going to have numerous aircraft inbound from radiation. You might want to get a little farther to the east.
24 Delta, we're picking up a 090.
8 Juliet Delta, contact or ladder departure.
Departure, 738 Juliet Delta.
So yeah, the biggest issue there, besides, low airspeed and power management, was that trying to flare low early. Right, you just got to let the plane come down, because there is a ground effect, but the attitude that we land with, you don't really feel it. But once you start flaring early, then you're really going to feel it. And then, once we kind of hit that pocket, we were just gliding. What's the pocket you're referring to? The ground effect. Oh, okay. The only way, that's what we were feeling there when we flared early. Yep. How can we reduce the power? I'm pulling. Are you going to stay here? I'm pulling it back. Oh, why am I reducing it? Yeah. I thought I was going to have enough energy to get me to 2,500. So that I could pull back to a cruise, which would be 65, right? 65, 75, in that range. Okay. Well, truly what it is 55 to 75. I would do like 65 to 70. Alright, so scan-wise, if I were an instrument student, I'd be 1, 2, I'm 122, which is, I didn't pick a speed per se.
You wouldn't pick a speed.
I need to go a little bit
Nine
right
or left or touch and go.
9 left,
to
clear,
get a course. Now, Titusville has a tower, so I probably want to...
forward speed.
Get their ATIS, put in the
3636
tower.
Foxtrot Tango Melbourne, Tower Roger, report the interstate highway, please.
Report the interstate 636.
Did you spin the big knob to the right?
The big knob.
Yep. Go to the waypoint page. There you have Titusville, right?
Yeah.
Click in. Put the FMS.
Click the FMS in,
Yep.
and then I can...
Go highlight
Oh, I
ATIS.
can automatically enter them, is what you're saying. So, I will be replacing ground. Do I want to flip my frequencies
What
before
I
I
would
do
do,
it?
yeah, what I do here is highlight this,
Yep.
hit enter, COM1 active. We don't need ground, right, for Melbourne.
Right.
And then I would go ahead and with tower, 18.9, enter, send it to COM1 active. We don't really need tower. And then there you go.
Alright, so COM1 active has their tower.
Yep.
And which was the ATIS?
It's in COM2, so we'll hit COM2.
Tower 670 Mike Alpha is street shield left downwind. Space Coast ATIS information, Foxtrot, observation time 1547 Zulu. Wind 14010, visibility 7. Sky conditions scattered 3000. Temperature 33, dew point 24, altimeter 3022. Runway 18 in use, expect a visual approach pattern, altitude is 1000 feet. Helicopters operating west of runway 18, surface to 600 feet. Read back runway, hold short instructions and runway assignments. Use caution for bird activity. Space Coast Regional Airport form controls on initial contact to receive information. Foxtrot. Space Coast ATIS information, Foxtrot, observation time 1547 Zulu. Wind 14010, visibility 7. Sky conditions scattered 3000. Temperature 33, dew point 24, altimeter 3022. Runway 18 in use, expect a visual approach pattern, altitude is 1000 feet.
18 is in use.
Operating west of runway 18, surface to 600 feet. Read back runway, hold short instructions and runway assignments. Use caution for bird activity. Space Coast Regional Airport form controls on initial contact to receive information. Foxtrot. Space Coast ATIS information, Foxtrot, observation time 1547 Zulu. Wind 14010, visibility 7. Sky conditions scattered 3000. Temperature 33, dew point 24, altimeter 3022. Runway 18 in use, expect a visual approach pattern, altitude is 1000 feet.
When I turn that
runway
right,
18, surface to 600 feet. Read back runway, hold short instructions and runway assignments. Use
We'll go to
caution for bird
COM1
activity.
again,
Space
so
Coast
hit the
Regional
mic
Airport
button.
form controls on initial contact to receive information. Foxtrot.
Mike turns that off. Turns that
Okay,
off.
Roger, that's a lot better, sir. Just let me know if you see the guy inside. If not, I'll tell you when
We're on
it's
a 1500, and you have the field in sight.
We
We'll kind of hang a right here, go to the right a little bit.
Right now.
Yep, follow that
Wow,
shot.
I just got so far off by fixating on shit.
Number 2, run 18, careful.
It happens. Give me a turn, kind of going like this 020 heading. That way we're not on their departures. And we're 10 miles to the south.
There's the
Yep.
airport. Yep.
We'll give them a call. We're 10 miles to the south. Information, Foxtrot, requesting touch and goes.
And right now we are how far?
9.
9 miles.
You want to give them a call now? That way they know our intentions.
Okay.
Space Coast Tower.
Space Coast Tower, Cirrus 36 Charlie Kilo is inbound for touch and goes. We're about 8.3 miles south.
Let's reduce power.
636 Charlie Kilo, I did.
Ident.
Right here.
Charlie Kilo, I did observe. Report left midfield downwind runway 18.
Report left midfield downwind runway 18.
So, this is downwind.
Yep, so I kind of come out, not too much I guess. He just wants to report the
I see
Tower helicopter 21385 at spot 2, reflecting on the go.
Helicopter 385, spot 2, departure landing, bitch on rest.
Departure landing at our own risk, spot 2, 21385.
They got a few planes in there too.
Yeah, but if we get too fast, they usually will give us the opposite pattern. So if everyone's doing left traffic, we'll do right traffic. pretty nice.
Oh, okay.
They're smart. I mean, I guess Melbourne can't do that because they have the parallel, but still.
So I'm coming down 500 feet per minute. I didn't until I get to 15. Should I set that at 15 now?
Yeah, and we can actually go down to 1,000.
And 0 Mike Alpha on this one. Just remain on the upwind until you reach 1,000 feet, then make right traffic and report a right midfield.
Okay, we'll extend the upwind to 1,000 feet, and then we'll report. You said right traffic for 0 Mike Alpha?
Yep, that's what I said. Right traffic, report a right midfield downwind.
Okay, right traffic upwind to 1,000 feet, and then we'll report midfield right downwind 0 Mike Alpha.
And we'll go slowly to the left of the... You can either go around these pipes or go to the left of them. I don't like flying over them too much.
Oh, I guess I would think we want to be to the right. My normal pattern out here would be to the right. Just over the water. So I'm 112 knots. I really want to be 100 knots and 50% power, but because I'm coming down, I have power to dissipate. So put flaps in.
Sure.
1,000 feet. Now I want to be 50-50.
Now increase that power. 50% power. You're going to start getting slow.
Yep. 50-50, but I'm at 1,100 now.
You ballooned a little bit because when you reduced...
When the flaps went in.
Yep. So you ballooned a little bit and you didn't push forward to fight it.
Midfield is where that big long thing is.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Supposed to be a hangar, but I don't know what you fit in there.
50-50. Space Coast Tower, Cirrus 36 Charlie Kilo's midfield, left downwind for 18.
Cirrus 6 Charlie Kilo, runway 18, clear touch and go. After touch and go, make left traffic, report a midfield each time.
36 Charlie Kilo, cleared for touch and go, and after touch and go, make left traffic each time.
Who wants to report midfield each time? Just line out 3 Charlie Kilo midfield.
I gotta.
Yep, now we'll go ahead and reduce 25%.
25%?
Nope, 100% on base.
Yeah, I'm not to base yet. I want my 45 degrees.
Push it down. We want to be descending. We don't want to be climbing. Where's that other plane? Let's start turning.
Tower, 670 Mike Alpha is midfield on the downwind.
0 Mike Alpha, right. Staying downwind, you're going to be following the Cirrus. Ahead to your right on the opposite downwind. Report them in sight.
Staying in the downwind, looking for the traffic. We have traffic on the opposite downwind.
Okay, roger, Apollo traffic number 2, runway 18, clear touch and go, and after touch and go back to the left traffic, report a bit pretty
There's a helicopter.
Clear touch and go, after touch and go back to the left traffic, 670 Mike Alpha.
You reduce power a little bit. Keep turning. Keep that nose down attitude.
Space Coast Tower, Rideau 638, midfield left downwind runway 18.
Rideau 638, extending downwind, you'll be following the Cessna. Heading to your left there on the
alright, so let's start keep coming down.
Shortly. Let me know when you're
coming down. Now start flattening. Go flat right here. Now idle. Start flying a little bit. Just a tiny. Boom. You got a little side loaded there. But that's the attitude you're looking for. It seems almost flat the entire time.
Roger, 638. We have Trevi turning the right base right now.
Yeah, he's on the right base now.
Look at the wind.
Yeah, I was looking for a windsock at the other end.
Yeah.
Okay, Zero Mike, after this touch, you go just stay on the upwind. I got a faster move, and my pattern's just getting way too wide with your wide pattern. So just stay on the upwind, Zero Mike, after this one.
Okay, we'll stay on the upwind, Zero Mike up.
Okay, 85.
And the traffic heading to your left there. Still on the
base. 200 feet, flaps up.
Roger, real 6.
This pattern makes way more sense.
Still looking for that traffic right base.
Now up to a pitch for 96 knots.
He's pretty much on final, below and to your left there.
06 traffic inside right now.
Just follow that traffic, number 2, clear touch and go.
Did you reduce power?
That traffic on
I didn't
final,
have full
number
power.
2, only 1 acre touch and go.
Apparently.
We can start making that turn now around that antenna.
Yeah, this is power lines. I wait for those.
Oh, okay. Watch your pitch, watch your pitch, watch your pitch.
Caps available.
Yep, start that turn.
Oh, toga pipe. Not a radical turn and the right rudder needs to go in. Recite everything that I wrote for him the last time.
Watch that airspeed. VY or better. We start that left downwind.
Coming up, I'm looking at the stacks. I wanna not be.
Okay.
Got my right rudder in. Turning about. Toga button wants me way lower in altitude, but.
Well, it's only for climb. Now that you're on the downwind, turning, crosswind, all that stuff, you don't need. You can turn it off with the flight director.
Too much. The momentum was too much. So power back to 50.
Yep. And then flat 50 under 150.
And 50.
Get that power back in. And we'll port midfield.
Okay. Space Coast Tower, 36 Charlie Kilo reporting midfield down, left downwind for 18.
Alright, 6 Charlie Kilo, you're on the Cessna on the half mile on runway 18, clear touch go number 2.
Clear touch and go, number 2 we have the Cessna, 36 Charlie Kilo.
So at first you need the power reduction, but look what that did to you. It got you slow, right?
Yeah.
So now we're be my landing point, power 25%. Well, that nose come down. You don't want to pull power and pitch up. Then you're going to start sinking.
Alright, so I want my 90 to 100 knots here.
Yep.
And waiting for 45 degrees.
About right here.
Okay, so.
That was damn. Want to make sure after we turn that crosswind, turn off the flight director, because it's only going to be hurting us.
Okay.
Wings level.
80 knots.
We start turning.
Turn. Turn, still keep your speed.
We're a little high, so we don't need to add in.
Amarillo 638, speed not 2 per minute. You can start your left crosswind. That's proceed Cessna's on extended upwind.
Roger, 638, speed up and 10 crosswind. Space Coast Tower, Cessna 538 Delta is 10 miles to the southeast, inbound for full stop.
So a little bit of left crosswind, right?
Yeah.
So a little bit of left aileron to the tag.
And more right rudder.
Yep.
Tower 638, you want us to
reduce the
turn
power
right
slightly.
now?
Nope, I'll tell you when.
Roger, you will call my crosswind. Roger.
Yep, this looks good. So keep it coming down. Start flattening out a tad.
I didn't observe
Start
for left midfield downwind runway 18.
Hold this. Start pitching up.
Left midfield downwind for runway 18.
Alright, 0 Mike Alpha, you can start a right crosswind and report a right midfield downwind.
Right crosswind, I'll report it.
Yeah, I got my right rudder.
670 Mike Alpha.
Right rudder. Right rudder. There's rotation speed.
Okay, Riddle, start a crosswind, please.
0638, start crosswind.
Yeah, you're getting a little squirrely there because you're trying to do too many things at once. You know, flat 50 power.
Yeah, I didn't do them in the right order.
And November 6 Charlie Kilo, just stay on the upwind. These two sessions are running wide slow patterns on me, so just stay on the upwind. I'm going to call you across when I get you in front here shortly.
Extending our upwind, 36 Charlie Kilo.
Like Riddle guys always fly white patterns.
Can you make an early right crosswind?
Affirmative, we can make that right crosswind, 36 Charlie Kilo.
Yeah, just make it now if you would. Put you inside of traffic, just south of the field there. Just make a right crosswind, report a right midfield.
Right crosswind, report right midfield, 36 Charlie Kilo.
Make sure I maintain that 85.
Space Tower, helicopter 21385 at spot 2. I'd like to request,
I like how he's calling him out.
join Bravo for taxi instructions back to USAT trim.
Alright, I'll tell you what, 385, just taxi, hell of a taxi, directly towards the tower, cross runway 18, hold short of Alpha, then contact tower.
Control, cross 18,
we can start kind of arching towards our downwind.
Contact ground for 21385.
Riddle 638, midfield left downwind 18.
Riddle 638, just stay on the downwind, I'll call you base.
Roger, 638, stand downwind, you call my base.
And November 0 Mike up, you may see Cirrus traffic heading to your right there, rolling out on the downwind.
We got them in sight. 670 Mike Alpha.
Alright, 6 Charlie Kilo, I got you in sight there. Being the tower, you're going to be number 1 for the runway. Runway 18, could touch and go. After the touch and go, we're going to go back to the left traffic, report a left midfield each time.
Okay, 36 Charlie Kilo, after our touch and go, we're going to go left traffic and report midfield downwind. We're reporting midfield downwind on the right 18 right now.
Yes, sir. And Riddle 638, I'll call you base.
Power.
Let me follow Cirrus, just behind you a little bit on the opposite downwind.
Riddle 638, you will call my base for the Cirrus traffic.
0 Mike up, I have you in sight. Just stay on your downwind as well. I'm going to call your base. You can be number 3.
670
See what's nice here is
on downwind, you'll call our base.
You're beam your lane point, power back, let's start descending. We're climbing.
Yeah.
We'll start pitching down, You guys reduce power and pitched up again. Wings level, 100%.
Alright, Riddle 630, go ahead and start a base turn and continue.
Riddle 638, start base turn and continue.
Riddle 638, as you're turning on your base, you look below and to the left, you should see a Cirrus you're going to be following. Let me know if you see him.
So yeah, looking for the traffic right base Cirrus. And I'll let you know when we have that traffic in
We flew really wide.
Yeah, I know we did. So I need to keep the power in to keep my altitude up to... And I'm stable at 500, I'm just not aimed in the right direction.
Alright, 0 Mike Alpha, you can start looking for a Cessna heading to your right there on the left base. Let me know if you see him.
Looking for the traffic, 670 Mike Alpha.
And 85 Delta, you're going to have to stay in your downwind as well, a little bit up there to the north. You're going to be number 4 following the traffic.
Going to extend downwind and number 4
Okay, Riddle 638, no need to report the traffic in sight. He's short final now. You're number 2, could touch and go. After touch and go to left traffic, report to midfield.
Riddle 638, we are traveling inside here. He's short final and make a left traffic, report midfield left downwind each time.
0 Mike Alpha, start a right base traffic. You following just off to east there. You're number 3, could touch and go. After touch and go to left traffic, report to midfield.
Starting right base, 670 Mike Alpha.
That is how I like to look when I'm coming
traffic pattern, 670 Mike Alpha.
Start going idle. And keep it coming flat. A little bit of flare.
And 85 Delta, you're going to be now number 3 following the Cessna.
Wow.
Head to your left there. He's on the right base. Should be 2 on
and when you do it systematically like that, right rudder, a little bit of that left arm for wind. There's rotation speed.
We got the truck in sight.
Okay, follow the second.
When you break it down into separate segments and do it in order, everything flows in order. That was tremendously better approach, landing, to touch and go.
And it's all constant adjustment until you kind of get there.
Yeah, a little bit.
But with the wide pattern, what have you. So I'm 100% power climbing, 200 feet, 80 knots,
miles north of the
up.
field, requesting...
And we have a 5-gallon fuel burn. We'll switch tanks, boost on.
733 my uniform. Just continue inbound. Give me a call when you pass over Arthur Darnell Park.
Okay.
Climb at 96, not at 106.
So that's more...
You have a little pitch up, but you don't want to go wild with it, right? You want to use that toga button, right?
Yeah, I noticed I guess.
Don't want to overbank that. Or over pitch, I should say.
So we're past...
So now the flight director is useless. It's only really for that initial departure.
So you hit the FD button and...
Go the way.
So now I know I'm at 800, but I'm using landmarks as well. I'm trying to do the scan, the glance in and out. I want to go beyond those things, but I don't want to soar up to 1,200 feet like I did the last time.
Nope.
Oh.
Just keep an eye, you're at 900, you're climbing, 500 something feet per minute, 600 feet per minute.
So I can start pulling my power.
Yep, I'll start pulling power now. You're at 1,000, 50% power right away. We'll start that left downwind. Start pitching down, you don't want to, keep climbing when you're reducing power. 50% power, you're a little bit less. Now you're just doing so you're getting extra airspeed.
That's good. 100 knots, 50% power.
Yep, pull that nose up, pull that nose up.
Pull it up?
Yep. That's why you're getting so much airspeed, you're pitching down.
Ah.
So you were fixating inside now.
Because I'm looking out there rather than out there.
I don't look out my side windows. I mean, I do to glance my relation to the runway, but I really care more about here because I have that horizon.
50, 50, 50.
Yep, and you're 200
and I'm
feet below.
low.
Yeah.
So now we're at pattern altitude.
And we're cruising, right?
Space Coast Tower, 36 Charlie Kilo, reporting midfield left downwind for 18.
6 Charlie Kilo, you found the Cessna on 1 mile final. Let me know when you see it, the Cessna on the mile final.
I got it in sight.
We have the Cessna in sight, 36 Charlie Kilo.
Okay, 6 Charlie Kilo, you follow that traffic. That traffic is making a full stop. You clear touch and go.
Clear touch and go. We'll give him some room because he's making a full stop. 36 Charlie Kilo.
Got him right there?
Yep.
Space Coast Tower, Scott 5089 Romeo is 8
so,
miles to
giving
the
him some
northwest.
room. We're at 1,000. We're a beam.
Yep, I reduced power now.
Space Coast Tower, I did.
We'd normally come to 25 now. Anyway, that was more than 25, idiot.
So don't let the nose come down.
Just report it right.
We'll wait.
Downwind runway 18.
Report right midfield downwind runway 18.
We know we're faster than these guys.
Yeah.
You can start turning your base now. You'll be fine.
1,001, 1,002. Go base. Keep the coordination in. No, that's left that time.
It's all about just being smooth and fluid. Wing level, 100%. We'll start turning 2. That's the one thing with joy at golf. Let's keep that nose coming down. You're pitching up. The patterns that you are traveling faster, they're more oval.
They were left turn on altitude, direct contact ground 121.85.
Left on altitude, contact ground.
S turns across the runway to give him time to get off. He's off.
Power reload 638, midfield left downwind 18, and this time we'll make a full
get
stop
over
to the FDL.
runway.
For the 638, number 2, following the Cirrus on the half-mile final. Let me know if you see him.
Too fast.
So 638, follow the Cirrus 1 mile final, and we'll advise when we have traffic inside.
Probably a little high. Short field, so if you land.
Reload 638, traffic inside.
For the 638, follow that traffic, number 2, clear to land, runway 18.
638, follow traffic final, number 2, clear to land, 18.
Keep that nose down. Keep it coming down. Left aileron. Too much.
Too much, yeah.
Right rudder. So right here. Just keep it coming. Idle. Hold. Sweet.
Wow.
50%. Power up. Right rudder, right rudder, right rudder.
Mike uniform, we are passing orthogon and 1,400.
Let's rotate.
And November 3 Mike uniform, make sure they didn't approach runway 18 reported 3 mile final.
So I'm guarding here.
Yeah.
Like you see my hand come here sometimes and look like I'm about to do something, just in case. If we're getting to 80 knots, we're not rotating, we're going to start blowing tires. So I'm just waiting there just in case I need to pitch up or something.
Yeah. Midfield.
Almost 200 feet, 87.
I got the 183 Pop Share runway 180 Charlie clear for takeoff, right turn southwest.
Let's for takeoff right turn southwest, 183 Papa 0.
Alright, Zero Mike Alpha, you see the traffic heading to your left on base?
95 is our
Okay, follow that traffic.
speed.
And number 2 clear touch and go.
Solid traffic, number 2, clear touch and go, 670 Mike Alpha.
Oh, that's 100, so pitch up more.
Yep. So I think the thing here is you start pitching.
And remember, 6 Charlie Kilo, just down the upwind a little bit. I'm going to call you crosswind. We got a couple of other Cessnas coming in bouncing for space.
Okay. You'll call our crosswind. We're extending upwind 36 Charlie Kilo.
Yeah, the biggest thing I find is, looking inside, finding 96, looking outside to see what the attitude looks like, and managing that same outside attitude.
Yeah, I got a cloud. I don't know how I can manage it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
Make sure.
so.
A little bit pitched down. Small corrections though. If we know if we're only...
And 6 Charlie Kilo, go ahead and start the left crosswind and report a left midfield downwind.
Starting left crosswind for reporting midfield left downwind 36 Charlie Kilo.
Where our altitude, let's reduce that power, or else you're going to be fighting that plane. 50%.
So just in general, 50% to stay at 100 knots level.
Roughly, yeah. With flaps, 50. But we'll wait till downwind to do that one.
For the 638, Fable Alpha 2, and contact
So
ground
there's my
121.85.
We are 638 Alpha 2, contact ground 12 ground.
He just said report midfield downwind so we can turn downwind.
Yep. And the kid on the ground just said contact ground 121 point ground.
I got a 3 Pop Share. I do have fixed wing traffic entering the downwind just west of your position.
We got visual with that traffic tower, 3 Papa Sierra.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I saw the altitude drifted a little bit. Just double checking.
Oh, 50% power. We don't have 50% flaps yet, but we're on downwind, so we could do that.
Yep, let's do it.
And remember, 3 Mike uniform. What's your type of aircraft?
So, fight the balloon, but we don't need to, punch it.
Well, I got 110. Is it going to come in on me? Should I?
And 6 Charlie Kilo. Plane is staying downwind a bit. You're going to be up on the Cessna coming up on the 3 mile final. Report on my side.
Extend down when we look at that traffic, 36 Charlie Kilo.
All right, so.
Pick the power up, you're getting slow.
89 Romeo, Benfield downwind, runway 18.
89 Romeo, Roger. Plan to stay in downwind. You're going to be number 3, following the Cirrus on the opposite downwind.
Plan to extend for number 3, we'll be looking for that traffic, 89 Romeo.
So we're looking for a...
3 Mike uniform, just keep your speed up as much as practical. You're going to be number 1 for the runway. Clear to land.
We are number 1, cleared to land, and we'll keep that speed up, 3 Mike uniform.
Alright, 0 Mike Alpha.
We're pitching up still.
Just stay on the upwind. I'm going to call you across.
Now we don't need to climb, but we got to our 1,000.
Staying on the upwind, you're going to call our crosswind, number 4 for landing 670 Mike Alpha.
Now let's make sure we're not...
Charlie Kilo, the traffic is ahead and to your left there on final.
We're looking forward to the Charlie Kilo.
And right now, remember, let me know when you see that Cirrus just off your right side on the opposite downwind.
We got that Cirrus right now, Romeo.
Okay, now Romeo, plan to follow. Just continue.
Back on.
Plan to follow it, Romeo.
We have traffic for 36 Charlie Kilo.
96 Charlie Kilo, follow that traffic. You're going to be number 2 for the runway. You are cleared. Touch and go, sir. And proceeding traffic is making a full stop.
All right, 36 Charlie Kilo, traffic's making a full stop. We'll follow him. We've got him in sight.
And 89 Romeo, you're going to be number 3 following the Cirrus. You clear touch and go.
So the biggest issue here was we were slowly crabbing towards the runway, right?
Yes, I saw that.
I think you were following the GPS versus just knowing.
89 Romeo.
And 0 Mike Alpha, go ahead and start on the left crossway and report a left midfield downwind.
I guess give it a little more room.
Yep, don't get too slow. Don't get too slow.
0 Mike Alpha.
I mean, start descending, but don't get too slow while we do it. Power back. Wing level real quick. I guess we need to keep turning another shit. Yeah, we need to keep turning left band.
Keep turning.
Yep, let's not get too slow though. This is the most dangerous time, right? Making this turn back to final.
Yep.
And then getting slow. Last thing we want to do. I'd increase the power a little bit if we're going to be doing this. Look at that descent
Because
rate.
we're way out. But they're not going anywhere very quickly, so.
Nope.
Like I said, S turns on final. Gradual, safe, with the right amount of. So 100 is fast, and we don't have flaps.
Look at that balloon, which actually help us out a little bit. But don't let it take us too long. Start reestablishing a descent.
Alright, that center line right through the whole plane, the whole way.
Yep, we'll start looking for that 80 knots now.
November 7th, do my uniform. Turn left on Alpha 2, and then contact ground 121.85.
Turn left on Alpha 2, contact ground 121.85. Through my uniform.
Gross. Left rudder, left aileron, right rudder.
Tower 670 Mike Alpha is midfield on the right downwind.
Cool.
Left downwind, 0 Mike Alpha.
Right rudder. Easy right,
Sure,
that
Mike
right
Alpha,
rudder.
Roger. You're going to be following success in about a mile and a half final. Let me know when you see him.
So there, the correction,
Looking for that traffic.
the flare was almost perfect, and, you know, keeping the power idle, holding a little bit of left aileron. I think the problem is sometimes when you go to put in a correction, you do it real jerky, real fast. Versus just like a nice, gentle, you know, nestle over. You kind of go, and then you realize it's too much, so you let it out. Or just, you know, kind of being smooth.
Number 2 to follow, clear touch and go, runway 18.
Alright, we're clear touch and go for 18, and then we'd like to depart out to the west after this. 670 Mike Alpha.
0 Mike Alpha. After you touch and go, westbound departure is approved.
Approved, after the touch and go, 0 Mike Alpha, thanks.
We start turning there, crosswind. Getting to your altitude. Make sure we're at 1,000, you're slowly descending. We're going left. Watch that pitch now.
Rudder 1040.
Now you're descending again.
I'm at 1,000 and I'm about 50% power. And I'm on downwind, headed in the runway direction, so flaps 50.
I wouldn't decrease power. Don't decrease the power. The reason you gained airspeed is because you were pitching down. Now you don't want to pitch up too much, and, you know, I get you want to balloon up, but you don't want to get super slow while you do it. We're midfield.
Okay. Space Coast Towers, 36 Charlie Kilo, reporting midfield downwind.
6 Charlie Kilo, you're number 2 found traffic, approaching the numbers, runway 18, clear touch and go.
We cleared number 2, we have the Cessna 18 touch and go.
Keep your hand on the throttle and you reduced it again. And then we started getting slow again. You gotta be careful with that power.
Alright.
25%
Time to go
now?
to 25.
Yep, now it's okay.
But we want to be 90.
Yep, try pitching down a little bit.
And that trim should just stay, and it doesn't stay.
We'll start turning.
45 degrees. Thereabouts. Go 100% flaps.
Once we're on base. Look what happens. Now you're turning and getting slow. We don't want to do that, right?
Yeah.
That's why you want to wait until you're here to go 500.
Okay, so the big ellipse here, the base is the whole base and final combined. It should be stable now.
Yep, this looks pretty good. Just keep it where it's at. Start turning. Don't get too slow.
Space Coast House, Call 5089 Romeo is midfield downwind runway 18. We got some final traffic inside.
Romeo, Roger, number 2, runway 18, clear touch and go.
Number 2, runway 18, clear touch and go, 89 Romeo.
Alright, so we'd like to be 80, not 87 or 89.
Do that like they are, counter land.
For 733 Mike Uniform Space Tower, hold short runway 18.
Holding short runway 183 Mike Uniform.
0 Mike Alpha, right turn westbound is approved, leaving class Delta frequency change is authorized.
Left they are. Right.
Titusville Tower, Cherokee 9174 Mike, 5 miles south with Foxtrot, requesting full stop.
Number 9174 Mike Space Tower, report midfield right downwind, runway 18.
Alright, right downwind, runway 18, Cherokee 9174 Mike.
Space Coast Tower, helicopter 1780
so the problem there was
ready for departure to the southwest.
We start getting uncoordinated to the right, so instead of pressing on that rudder, you dip the wing with it, so then we go right of center line, right? So we want to fight the center line with the aileron. We stay on center line with the aileron to fight that wing, because the wind's direct crosswind almost, it's kind of variable. Keep that little left aileron pressure there, and then just a little bit of that right rudder to center up the nose.
I almost...
What? Toga? Make sure you always want to have that on.
Number 74 Mike, I want you on the right downwind, so move towards the interstate now.
Alright, right downwind, we're going to move toward the interstate, Cherokee 9174 Mike.
Caps available.
Yep.
Number 0 Mike Alpha, there's traffic ahead of you inbound to join the right downwind at 1,500 feet.
Looking for traffic, 70 Mike Alpha.
There's 7 Alpha Mike, traffic southbound below you at 800 feet. It's going to be going westbound.
Traffic, 70 Mike Alpha.
So, 800, 860.
Yep.
900,
yep.
Start to pitch down.
Keep it coming. Once you yeah, you can start pitching down a little bit, but keep the power where it's at.
Now I got about 1,000.
Yep. Now we can reduce power a little bit to 50%.
For 783 Mike Uniform Space Coast Tower, runway 18 at Alpha 1 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 18 cleared for takeoff, 3 Mike Uniform. Thank you.
Right here, you're starting to balloon like crazy. You're pitching up like 7 degrees.
Why do I do that? Because I'm trying to force...
I think you're just looking over, and you're naturally, when you're pitching over like this, you're pulling your hand with you. Your hand kind of follows what your body does.
Yeah,
you're
it's
kind
like
of doing
motorcycle. Where you're looking is where you're going to go.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, we got 1,000. We've got the right direction. We're a little bit fast, and we should be back. We are
November 74 Mike, are you a full stop taxi back, or you want to one of the
Once
FBOs?
again, the reason we got fast is because we were pitching down.
Taxi back, please.
Right? So we were at 1,000, you pitched down, that's why you get
And we are just before the mid downwind, 74 Mike.
74 Mike, extend downwind, I'll call your base.
50% power.
Alright, extend downwind, you'll call my base, Cherokee 9174 Mike.
There you go.
Space Coast Tower, 36 Charlie Kilo, reporting midfield downwind, left downwind for 18.
6 Charlie Kilo, runway 18, clear touch and go.
Cleared, cut and go, 36 Charlie Kilo.
74 Mike, you're going to be following a Cirrus off your right wing there on the
Leave my
opposite
lane,
downwind.
point 25.
Alright, I'm looking for him. I'll let you know when I see him.
And let's get parallel to the runway. We're crabbing again. So like right here is good.
Pitching down. Not 45 yet. Should be at 100.
Helicopter 17880, runway 18 at Charlie, clear for takeoff, right turn southwestbound approved.
Clear for takeoff, runway 18,
Don't start pitching up.
880.
We're at 3 Charlie Kilo, turn base now.
Turning base, 36 Charlie Kilo. 100% flaps. Under 110, good. Pull up power back.
Downwind, runway 18.
Not a whole lot, just a little bit.
Right now, runway extend downwind number 3, following Cherokee on opposite downwind.
One third turning,
out to you in just a moment.
final now. We also have that wind pushing us out, so that's something we haven't been factoring in.
Mike, turn base now, number 2, runway 18, clear to land.
Alright, turning base now, number 2, runway 18, clear to land, 74 Mike.
Keep pitching down and get on that center line.
We have that traffic in sight for 89 Romeo.
89 Romeo, roger, number 3, runway 18, clear touch and go to the traffic.
Don't try Dodger Bird. Don't ever try Dodger Bird.
Number 3, runway 18, 89 Romeo.
Number 3, Mike uniform, right downwind is approved.
Dodgers power, keep that left aileron
3 Mike uniform, right down, 1 approved.
Keep coming down with that left aileron. Alright, start rounding out. Yep, go around. Out right rudder. 550, 550. There we go. So you had the perfect attitude. If that we missed that little bit of flare and it would have snagged those mains.
Without, so my instinct is I need to leave it there longer.
You have to leave that a little there longer, keep it flat, and then just, like I mentioned before, just that little bit. There's a Charlie Kilo going around.
Say that again?
Going around 36 Charlie Kilo.
3 Charlie Kilo, roger that. Make left traffic before midfield.
Left traffic midfield, 36 Charlie Kilo.
I used to have a hangar there for 2 months because I couldn't find a plane.
Oh, really?
I was on the waiting list.
Ah. Are you still ordering a Cirrus?
No. I figure renting is, and flying with an expert is much better than get my kicks than doing anything else.
Yeah, I have a guy that I fly with right now who owns a plane, and he goes, I'm done paying for hangar, gas, expenses, damage, this, that. He goes, I'll just come to you guys, I'll rent your planes, pay you for your time, and I don't have to worry about anything.
Yep.
I'm like, okay. Well, sure, we're not pitching up too much. Could just, you
well,
pitch.
90 can't be pitched up too much. 80 would be pitched up too much.
Yeah, I'm just saying, when you're pitching 12, if you keep holding
you saw me up there.
Yeah. So if you, without realizing, if you hold that for too long, you're going to start killing off that airspeed.
Okay, we're at 1,000 feet already.
Yep, 50%. We'll switch tank, boost on as well. Cool. We'll touch that downwind.
For 74 Mike, turn left at Bravo taxiway, contact ground point 85.
Alright, turning west onto Bravo, contact ground on point 85, Cherokee 9171 Mike.
Alright, correcting a little bit for the wind. Space Coast Tower, 36 Charlie Kilo reporting midfield left downwind for 18.
6 Charlie Kilo, number 2, following traffic approaching the numbers, runway 18, clear touch and go.
Good for touch and go. We have the traffic in sight for 18, number 2. 36 Charlie Kilo.
Back trying. Right here, start going to idle. Start hold flare. A little bit, just a little bit. A little more. Left aileron. Boom. Everything but the left aileron was solid there, you know. You gotta get that right rudder in there.
I don't get it. You know, on a normal takeoff, you don't need it, and on these, you really need it.
Yeah, it's just serious. I mean, that's the biggest killer in this plane is go-arounds. Because people will go full power, and they don't step on that right rudder, pitch up and roll.
Yeah.
And so what's actually a pretty good deal is being able to feel that on the ground roll there. You can feel how much right rudder you need on the ground. Imagine if you're in the air.
Yes.
Right? So it's kind of a good sensation to feel that on the ground of how much right rudder you need.
Romeo, can you sing in that request? I know you're midfield, but I missed that request.
Request full stop and long landing for 89 Romeo.
89 Romeo, long landing approved, runway 18 clear to land.
Runway 18 clear to land, 89 Romeo.
Besides the aileron there, you just need to hold, have that nice gentle aileron correction, just hold it. But you kind of put it in, pull it out, put it in, pull it out.
Yeah, I guess I want to see it do something. I don't know.
I would prefer to not have, see it. That way you know you're doing it right.
I'm trying to get it all squared away.
Tower, Cherokee 9171 Mike, holding short at Alpha 1.
March out rudder, there you go. A little bit of that right rudder.
9174 Mike, Space Tower, hold short to runway 18.
Alright, holding short, runway 18, Cherokee 9174 Mike.
74 Mike, what is your intentions?
Departure towards Melbourne. 9174 Mike.
Oh, double check and see if someone's after us. Jude. So we'll keep it at 50%. There we go, like this. And then 50% power, or flaps me good. And now naturally the plane will start slowing itself down. We don't need to, force it to do so.
Yeah. Space Coast Tower, 36 Charlie Kilo, midfield, left downwind for 18.
6 Charlie Kilo, extend your downwind, I'll call your base, there's going to be traffic departing prior to your arrival.
extend our downwind, you'll call the base, 36 Charlie Kilo.
Copy that, Romeo. Where you headed, sir? Ain't that Romeo, turn left on Echo, contact ground point 85.
We'll keep doing what we're doing.
Contact ground point at 5,
So, I've gotten a little high, 90s.
Turn 917 for Mike Space to tower, runway 18 up, clear for takeoff, on course approved.
Pulling up.
Yep.
Runway 18.
Look at that, you're getting slow.
Getting slow because I'm
Clear for
pulling up.
takeoff, on course approved, Cherokee 917 Mike.
6 Charlie Kilo, runway 18, clear touch and go. Again, traffic will be departing prior to your arrival.
36 Charlie Kilo, clear for touch and go. Traffic will be departing prior to arrival.
Alright, power back 25%, nose down, start turn. We don't need to nosedive it.
Well, you say that every time I'm looking for this.
No, 100% and keep turning. 100% flat for keep turning in. Yeah, everything just kind of changes, you know. When we had to extend downwind, now you had to do a different thing, you know. Short approach, you had to do a different thing.
Yep.
You know, like Bear Grylls says, adapt and overcome.
So they've left already.
I'd pull that power back if we're so high.
Oh, can't we just slip?
Yeah, you could. You're gonna start sinking quick though, so just something to be aware of. You don't need that much power.
Oh, I can't tell. I'm on 20.
You're right here's good.
I got left aileron, right rudder.
You can start reducing power. Real good here. Keep her coming down. Keep her coming down. Keep her coming down. Keep her coming down.
Power coming out. Power coming out.
Yep. And just hold this. Hold this. Yep. I like this. Up a little bit. That's a Cirrus landing. Right rudder. You ready for it? Perfect catch. Low left aileron. Start picking up.
Well, I could do more, but maybe I'm beating a dead horse at this point. What do you think?
With what?
One more.
We'll do one more little lap and then we'll head back to Melbourne.
Yeah.
But I mean, you feel that kind of landing approach. That was the best, one of the better approaches we've had today, where you come in nice and gentle, kind of get flat there at the end, just add a little bit of flare and hit those mains.
Yep.
But once you get used to that feeling, all the planes I've ever flown, this is the only plane that lands like that. It's the weirdest thing.
I remember, well, 10, 15 years ago when I flew Pipers, and you just give it a little bit of
Gas. Mike should be squawking VFR, sir.
Alright, squawk VFR. Cherokee 917
There's traffic in front of us.
I got him. He's no factor. Make sure we're climbing it. BY.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. I mean, I've flown low wing, and some of them you come in flat, you don't need to really flare at all. This one you need to come in, it's a sight picture thing. When we see that we're perceiving a slight nose down, that means we're coming in flat.
Yep.
And then you got a tiny bit of flare that almost brings our sight picture to level, and that's, you know, the perfect landing. If I were to go a month without flying this plane and come back, I'd probably be a little rusty. It's just so different.
So in my turns, put in the right rudder, don't pull back on the stick.
And you're at your altitude, reduce that power?
And then we're at altitude, so we can slow.
Yep. When we report to midfield, just mention, you know, 3 Kilo midfield, we're like a departure, on the go, we'll depart to the south. Yep, there you go. Just gonna balloon you a little bit, and then start pushing down. Start pushing down. Perfect. Alright, we're midfield.
Space Coast Tower 36 Charlie Kilo, midfield downwind for our last touch and go on part on that. Go part.
Runner 6 Charlie Kilo runway 18, clear touch and go.
18, clear touch and go, 36 Charlie.
Reduce that power.
A beam, 25%, that's good. 100, that's good.
Yep. We're looking good here.
And we've got to find that 45 and stay parallel.
There's a good 45
That's
there.
45's right there. So 700 feet, return to 45.
Yep.
Trying to do a coordinated turn.
Yep.
We're not, because we need left rudder this time, because we're slowing now.
We're not climbing, right?
Yeah, that's the reason. I was trying to throw that in before you beat me to it.
Beat you to it.
And now we level and put flaps 100. And
we'll start turning.
Start our turn, because we're going pretty quick though.
Yep. And we have that wind kind of slightly quartering us out, so we also want to fight that.
So 86, gonna be 81, and we
don't overbank. There we go.
coming down to the center.
Yep, that left aileron was looking good. Keep her coming. Now start floating up a little bit. Roll up boom.
5 miles
to
the
south.
left aileron. Requesting for full stop TSAP.
There it is. Rotate. How'd you feel about that landing?
I get 1780 space of time
Could have been
proceeding
better.
crossing the interstate.
But not bad. I mean,
Approach and attitude.
Bound helicopter
the stuff
1780.
down, getting more comfortable with everything.
Yeah, I think these last few approaches were definitely your
I
best.
got 880. Where would you like to, are you inbound to land full stop?
Besides the center line, we were slightly right of that, but that aside,
Full stop helicopter.
the attitude was really good.
Yeah, because it was such a wide runway, I guess I didn't. Let's get through this. I want my flaps up.
And we'll go depart
And
after
we're
this
just
out.
going to keep departing straight out.